Meet MiCard, the revolutionary digital personal promotion card and revenue sharing platform. Our vision is to provide individuals with simple and effortless means of earning extra income through daily social interactions. Let's be honest, distributing your MiCard requires no additional effort, yet it adds exponential value to your relationships, securing a lasting presence in your friends' digital spaces. Our platform offers features like instant contact sharing effortlessly via text, email, QR code, or NFC, and includes pass-through updating. At MiCard, we like the win-win-win approach. That's for our members, their friends, and our retail partners. While everyone boasts about the appealing and functional digital card interface, one of MiCard's key components is its proprietary dual functionality as an income generator. MiCard users not only choose to effortlessly promote themselves all in one place, but they also gain access to MiCard's preloaded affiliate marketing programs, enabling them to generate additional income, authority, and influence by sharing their card and promoting our network of retail partners and their products. Additionally, our members' friends, your friends, win with access to trusted referral sources on demand, as well as money-saving offers and exclusive deals. Lastly, our retail partners are eager to capitalize on warm, personal, word-of-mouth referrals as they love this type of affiliate marketing and are willing to compensate for it. And we are just getting started. MiCard, your personal promotion card.
So as somebody has brought you on this call for an opportunity call, that's what this is. This isn't training. This isn't technical support. This is an opportunity call to understand how a small business could actually make more money, how this product could actually assist them in their day job, what they're already doing, how this product could save them money on their business paper cards that are going in the trash, how this card could increase their leads flow and help them with more sales. And let's go with the fact that this is actually for free. It starts at no cost. So somebody brought you here because of the fact that this is a no-brainer. And when you get into a no-brainer and people are using this worldwide already, this other technology, but we've done it in a decentralized way. And I'm going to tell everybody again the word decentralized multiple times tonight. Decentralized means take from one and give to many, okay? So as I go through this presentation, you're going to see several ways that we've decentralized stuff for you, the people, okay? So again, this whole thing did start off as a business card. We went out originally and I created it for myself. I'm a 26-year veteran in real estate. I'm one of the top real estate agents in the country. I've been there for 26 years. In doing so, I got tired of chasing money and I found a way to help other people. So in this system, I do have to disclose to you that there is ways to make money. That's why you're here after all, is the opportunity that we're showing you. And that's the concept, is you do have the ability to make money with us. Some people may make $5 a month. Other people may make $500,000 a month. We will be having checks go out that size. I feel very confident. So as I mentioned, I've been around for over 30 years in real estate. I'm 46 years of age. I started with my father, actually when I was 7. So I've been around for my whole life. That's why I've been pretty successful. I've been very blessed with good parents. Graduate of the University of Central Florida. I was Future Business Leader of America, rated #2 in the country. I've been in the top 0.5% of all real estate agents in the nation since I started when I was 18 years of age. So, you know, there's just something that goes, and I'm not trying to brag. What I'm trying to show is that there's a pattern, right? I've always been successful. I'm always based in an overachiever. I'm going to deliver. We're going to give you guys a great product. I've been featured on Fox News, MSNBC, been, you know, on national television shows. So I've taken a huge step back from my career as a real estate broker to put this together. I'm no longer going to chase money, and I'm going to help everybody else get wealthy. I'm going to teach you guys stuff that the wealthy do. I'm going to teach you guys stuff on how to get passive income. You know, if you got $5,000 or $10,000 a month coming in your bills, wouldn't it be nice if you had $5,000 or $10,000 a month in passive income that came every month that paid that? Because you know what that does is it cancels it out. And you know how much better life is when you have financial freedom? Now, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? This isn't built that way, but this is built that if you are consistent, that you're going to be very, very, very happy. And I'm going to show you, and we have a financial calculator I'll show you in a moment, how that works. So this all came about because during COVID, everything changed. Let's face it, it changed everything, okay? I couldn't hand out a paper card for my life. Here's my paper card. Nobody wanted that. Nobody wanted my COVID, right? So I had to come up with digital cards. So I started using things like Popple and Dot, and there's quite a few of them out there. I'm not saying I didn't use 10 of them. They're pretty good. I ain't dissing on my competition. There's good ones out there. What we did is we did something better, not just one. We do 5 things better, they're different. And I'm going to tell you what those are, because that's why you want to be with us. Because those companies, they're good. I got nothing against Link. It's just a little too stiff. I got nothing against Passion.io. It just doesn't have enough features and tools for a business person. It's all sexy. You know what I mean? There's something wrong with each one. So what I did is I started looking at each one and realizing that we have a very fragmented approach to social media, because 5-10 years ago we didn't have certain things. 20 years ago we only had MySpace, then we had Facebook, then we had LinkedIn. Now we got Twitters and Rumbles and all these other social media accounts and Snapchat. When I meet you in public and I say, hey, how do I follow you? I don't know if I'm going to get your phone number, your email address, your Snapchat, your Twitter, your Instagram, your office line, your email. Come on, man. There's like 20 ways to reach people, and it's ridiculous. And what we've learned is because it's so fragmented and such a pain in the TA, right? Pain in the A, right? So because life is such a pain and there's not real way, like, hey, man, TikTok me, or hey, it's too fragmented. What we do is we simply say, hey, just go ahead and scan my QR code, okay? This is all somebody has to do. And during COVID, every single person was trained to whip out their cell phone and scan with their camera a QR code. When they scan a QR code, they're gonna get everything about myself, Ralph, or you in this case. You're gonna get everything that person wants to give digitally, okay? So this is amazing. You get to put all of it in one spot. Like this, take a look at this. On the left-hand side, old is Linktree. Okay, that's the old way of doing this. We're a supercharged Linktree with a paycheck. Boom. I said it again. Supercharged Linktree with the paycheck. Okay, 50 million people use Linktree. Does that mean there's an audience? Heck yeah. Does that mean there's people that use this product? Yeah, there is. Do they use it for free? There's a free, a 10, and a 25. We copied that. Guys, we're going to give you a piece of the pie. See, unlike Linktree and these other companies, we didn't go raise a fortune of venture capital money. That we're going to pay you instead of our venture capitalists, because I don't have anybody that I'm in debt like that to. I didn't raise $20 million or $100 million and owe all this money. So the cool thing is that we have an awesome looking product. We took everything that they were doing. We copied through a competitive analysis with Linktree and Popple and Dot and MiCard. We looked at what they were doing and said, that's my core product. That's my core product. But I'm going to go a step further, and I'm going to put some other stuff in there, like affiliate marketing and all these other cool things. And I took my product over to the App Store, and those people were like, yo, sign right here. And I was like blown away. They wanted 30% of all the money we were making. I was like, there's no way. I can't do that. I can't do 30%. Can't do it. Does it cap out? Nope. I said, well, why? What do I do? What do I get for the 30%? Nothing. So I said, I'm not doing it, Google. I'm not doing it, Apple. I'll be back. I left. My attorney says, Ralph, just do it the Netflix model. Just download the app like Netflix, make all of your changes off the app and do it on the internet and keep all the money. I was like, what? That's it? That's easy? He said, yeah, man. So I said, After 3-4 nights, I told my life coach, and it dawned on me, instead of giving the 30% to Apple, they're already rich. Why don't we decentralize that 30% and give the money away to people, to the people? 50 million people use Linktree. That's how much money people get back. Nothing. How much people are making money on Popple? There's over 3 million people using Popple, getting no money back, okay? Link and every single one of those companies, you're paying for their service and you're getting no money back. Now, we've got a better product, and it comes loaded with opportunity. So I basically created the world's first revenue sharing business card, because we're going to give that 30% to you in the form of a paycheck. Now, let me tell you what we did. Again, we took the digital personal business card, call it a promo card. We took that and we mixed it with a website, because artificial intelligence, let's face it, is changing the game, totally changing. Google and Yahoo, search engines, as you know it, for the last 15 years. 25 years ago, you didn't have Google. Well, I don't think in 5 years you will have Google. Their lifespan is coming to an end. We're all moving into chat GBT, speaking to Series and whatever, right? So micro websites are going to become more popular because when you actually meet people through human interaction, hey, how you doing, Joe? I haven't seen you in a while. Here's my card. See, here's my card. See, the word my card comes out naturally. Hey, here's my card. Scan it. So when somebody scans their my card, they're getting access to all my stuff. It's basically they're following me, the brand. See, people are moving into this micro and nano influencer space. We're all becoming personal brands, people. You want to become a #1 salesperson at anything? Become the person. I don't care if it's on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You need to be the authority. I said that nice and funny. Authority. If you're the authority in your space, you're going to do better. I don't care what it is. I really don't. I don't care if it's selling t-shirts or spray tans or real estate. If you're a character, a larger than life person, if you're going to get out there, you're going to be better off than having a website that's on page 267 of Google, because one, nobody's going to Google anymore. Two, nobody's going to find you on page 267. So quit that crap. It's a waste of your time. Get a micro website, go back to hand-to-hand combat where you actually meet people in action and talk to them. And you also get to use it digitally too. Now, we load all that together with a micro affiliate platform. Why? Because everybody wants to make money from their cell phone. Come on, people. Who here does not want to get extra money? Nobody raises their hand. Of course, I didn't expect anybody to raise their hand saying, I don't want extra money. We already, folks, we already are doing these things. The stuff that's in the micro platform, it's already a $1.7 trillion economy. It's going to become an $8 trillion a year in the next 5 years. By 2030, it'll be an $8 trillion a year economy. I would like my piece of that, and the MiCard affiliate system does it. You use the MiCard retailers. I'll show you how that works in a moment and live, and you're going to be blown away that this is coming to you for pennies a day, okay? Now, all of this stuff is easy. Like I mentioned, you have no choice but to start with us for free. It doesn't suck, right? You start with us in the pink box, because if I didn't start you off for free, I have to pay Apple or Google 30%. I couldn't give you this money. I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to run a business. So through this process, everybody starts in that pink box. Then if they like the affiliate or they want to get access to our customer loyalty program, now this is one and the same, but it acts in two ways. This program in the yellow box, it's approximately $30,000 to $100,000 a month. Corporate America is paying for this. Okay, this is being used by Capital One, NerdWallet, TD Banks, like big companies use stuff like this. What this is where your customers get cash back, loyalty, coupons, vouchers. Think about it. You've all seen the TV commercial of Capital One or Kevin Hart comes out and he's like, hey, Kevin Hart, blah, blah, blah. This is the same system that they're paying. But you don't have $50,000 a month. I'm giving this to you for $10, well, for free if you want to get it, or 10 or 30 bucks if you want to get in the subscriptions. Okay. What we did is we decentralized a customer loyalty program that big corporations are using. We decentralized it for you, the people, and we made it cheap enough and affordable at 10 or 30 bucks that you guys can get access to this customer loyalty program with cash back and discounts, and also enter into the affiliate marketing space. I'm going to show you what that is. You grab a link. You can sell a t-shirt in the morning, a TV in the afternoon, and a grill before bedtime. You can be selling Best Buy in the morning, on Tuesday, Wednesday, Target, Thursday, Home Depot. Guys, this is huge. It's a multi-trillion-dollar economy. We're giving it to you. And if you like it and you share it with 3 people, our way of saying thank you is we waive your bill. Your monthly subscription of 10 or 30 bucks that you're paying us, we say thank you and we waive that. It's free. We'll go back to the pink box with you. So let's make sure you understand that. Everybody starts in the pink box for free. If you want to get a subscription, they're 10 or 30. It unlocks some of the features, which I'll show you in a minute. If you like it and you think other people will, once 3 people are underneath you, you don't even have to pay the 10 or the 30 bucks. If you're an organization or an influencer or somebody who knows a lot of other people, like maybe the head of a school, or maybe you got 500,000 followers, or maybe you got a basketball team, or maybe you're owner of an insurance company, get a rev share license. They're 50 bucks a year. The subscription for the product is monthly. The license is annual. Now, what is the license good for? The license gives you the ability to make money off of your entire network. So when I go out there and I'm sharing my personal card at a function, and I'm sharing this card and I'm going around, hey, how you doing? Boom. How you doing? Boom. And I share my card and they're like, Ralph, that's a really good looking card. How do I get one? And all of a sudden, I'm starting to get people around me that want the same card. They see how it works. Once I have 3 people and I'm free, what happens on the 4th or the 10th or the 100th? Well, if you have a rev share license and you brought in 100 that are at the same plan, the $30 plan that you are, we owe you about $1,000. Like you bring in 100 people, we owe you $1,000 a month. Like that's 12,000 a year. That's a nice car. That's like a $60,000-$70,000 car payment, guys. That could be a rent payment, you know? So let me go on a little bit further. Why are we different than everybody else? Like I told you, we're the only digital card that gives you additional ways to make money. We have built-in ways to make money, okay? Number 1. Number 2, I showed you how even if you start for free and you wanted to upgrade to the 10 or the 30, we're the only people that give you the break-even point. So you don't even have to pay that. If you wanted to make more money off of the entire network, cool, we let you get a license. We're the only people that come with thousands of retailers for you guys to have a customer loyalty program that you get to get paid on. And your customers get to keep your card because there's coupons and discounts and cash back for them. That's why they're going to keep your business card. They already know 10 realtors. They already know 5 plumbers. They already know 4 mortgage brokers. What makes you different is the customer loyalty program. And it's $30. And if you're too cheap to pay me $30, then get it for free by sharing it with 3 of your friends or whatever. Okay, follow me along here. Let's get rolling. I want to get to the good stuff and show you some real cards. This stuff's getting boring. Let's get to some real stuff. So again, the solution is MiCard provides an integrated opportunity for you to monetize what you're already doing. You're already telling people where you buy this, that, and the other. We have a full, transparent, decentralized system giving you guys opportunities that only was available to Fortune 500s before. We're giving you that opportunity. If you're, say, a beauty salon and you send people over to get their nails done, or maybe you're at the nail salon sending people to the IV or IV over to get Botox, you can start building your own circle of influence here and monetizing and sending people to people, like referring people across town. It doesn't matter what industry. Like I don't work in the beauty field, but I was just giving you an example. In real estate, I have the ways of doing it with plumbers and electricians and roofers. So very easy to be a nice person and refer business to people. But if you have a MiCard, it's very easy. You don't have to do a screenshot. You just give them all the information through your circle. Now, what I'm showing you on the screen, nobody else has this. This is where we're giving you guys a chance to grab a link. You can go into any of our 10,000 retailers, grab a digital product off the shelf, go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever you want, and sell it and make a commission. Like, hello, you could literally post in the morning, Walmart, the deal of the day, Target in the afternoon. And if anybody clicks on that Walmart deal of the day and then comes back in a week and buys something, you're probably still going to get paid a commission. Crazy. Now, this is what's happening. Why are our users happy? Come on. Why would you not want to get a great free product, look good, barely have to pay 10 or 30 bucks? 30 bucks is not even $1 a day. And if you don't want to pay it, we hook you up getting it set back to free. Your followers or the people you're working with, your coworkers love it because they get all about you in one spot, making it easier for them to follow you, to like your stuff, get your content, follow what you're interested in doing, what you're selling, what you're co-branding with, and the vendor. What's in it for the vendors? Everybody knows Amazon. It's a drop shipping model directly to your house. You don't go to an Amazon store. Well, all these companies that we're working with, over 10,000 big name nationals, are doing the same thing. They're saying, look, instead of going to Walmart, we'll just put it on your front door. Okay, well, that makes more money for them. They don't have to have as many big boxes. They don't have to pay for as many staff. They don't have to pay for, look, this is the way the world's going, whether we like it or not. So all we're doing is saying if they're going to make an extra 40% by them going into the Amazon model, they will take half of that money and give it to us. So would you like to make 5 or 10%, 20% back on some of the stuff that you're already buying and selling and working with anyways? It's a no-brainer. Now, moving on, I'm going to go really fast on this. I've already said the pricing model, it's straight up free. Hello, it's free to get started, no contract, no cancellation. It's free to get started, no contract, no cancellation. Hello, what more can I give to you guys? If you like it and you see that there's a value and you want to get the $10 or $30 and unlock a couple features, so be it. But to be honest with you, a lot of people are working with the free card and they're loving it. The $10 works great if you have some videos, you want to show that before and after, or maybe some client testimonials. Sure, the $10 is great for that. The 30 bucks, man, that one gives you ability to make some big time commission and that affiliate stuff, as we come preloaded with all of that. Now, our whole business model, like I told you, is here to help you, the small business. You can keep buying your business cards from Vistaprint or whatever you're getting them from for 100 bucks, 200 bucks a year. If you're paying 120 a year for business cards, it's $10 a month. I can give it to you for free. That means that you're saving money. Plus, my digital card is a heck of a lot better. It comes ready for you to make money. It's digital, so you can give it away anytime. You never run out of them. You don't have to go find them in your car or your glove box. You always have your cell phone, right? Now, the cool thing is if you like it, it's 3 and free. So if you want to get it and share it, it's viral. We pay you as well. Your paper card only will pay you for your day job. This is a side hustle, meaning as you're out there talking about who you are and what you do for a living, all you have to do is be out there talking to folks, and before you know it, you've got 5, 10, 50, over the course of 6 months or a year, you may have 100 people or so underneath you. This could easily add up to passive, residual, monthly compounding income. Now, I'm going to say it again. It's passive because you've done the work and now it continues to come through. And the work is you've told them who you are, what you do for a living, and where to find you. And the rest of it takes care of itself. So number one, you get that ability. Number two, when you get to the process where you're starting to promote yourself and you're out there telling people where to find you, well, isn't this what you're supposed to be doing anyways? Like, think about that for a second. The more people you talk to and promote yourself, the more likely you are to be found when they need you. So be memorable. Give them something that they haven't seen before, like a MiCard. On top of that, tell them that they can keep the MiCard with all the cash back and coupons and discounts and blah, 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 blah. And now they're more likely to save your card and keep it handy. So this is where we see a massive explosion from our business. And that's why we're paying you, the people, because you're doing the work. It's you. Without you, we were nothing. You're pushing this product. You're using the product. You're replacing your paper cards that you're paying, wasting money on. You're paying money for Popple, Dot, Blank, whatever. So we're giving you an alternative to stop wasting your money. Stop paying for Popple or whatever you're using now. Switch to the only digital card that you can get for free, upgrade and get back to free, and or even get paid, on top of the fact of the affiliate system that makes you look wonderful and customer loyal. So because of that, thank you. We also have our 3 and free, but we also can get you paid on multiple levels. So our compensation plan is a multi-tier. So you can get paid on people that you don't even know, because that's network marketing. If I went out tomorrow night and I'm talking about who I am and I'm meeting people in the process, I'm meeting individuals. I'm going to tell them, hi, I'm Ralph Perone. This is what I do for a living. Here's my card. Boom, next person, next person. Well, I need to somehow remember them at the end of the night. Well, my card, when you're exchanging, unlike Linktree or any of those other people, we actually get their name and phone number for you. It goes into the app, so you can call them, text them later, or email them. Like, doesn't that make a lot more sense than Linktree that doesn't do anything for you besides hold that spot? Now, let me jump over to show you what some of these cards look like. I'm going to show you what mine look like. So here's my personal card. Now, again, they have the ability to put anything from the About You section. You could write all of this stuff here about who you are, what you've done. You can't do this with a paper card. Not possible. You have the ability to do one click to your social media channel. This is like Linktree. This is like Popple. I get it. What's the difference, Ralph? Okay, thank you for asking. Well, if you click on these buttons here, now I want to show you while it loads. There's 8 of them. We also have hundreds of more. Well, to be honest with you, there's over 10,000, but what do you want? CVS, boom. I can get a kickback, a commission on anything inside of the entire CVS store. Isn't that pretty nice, folks? I know we all have inflation. Money is great. If we have an extra 500 bucks, an extra 1,000 bucks, I'll take it, right? I'm doing it anyways. I'm buying from CVS anyways. I'm already doing that. I'm already buying from Under Armour, okay? Now, the cool thing is if I want to be lazy or be proactive, I should say the opposite of, I can click on any of these things and I can take one of the items. So let's say it's these shoes. These are the hottest new shoes. I can come over here to my system and I'm going to go over to find Ralph. I can say I'm going to do a quick post. These are my jam, 50% off, whatever I want to say. It doesn't matter, right? Obviously, the better I could type and make people click on it, the better. So my point, though, is you see how it opens up this really pretty image here? It shows you the whole shoe. You got a link. But what happens if I put the post on my social media, if I put the post and anybody clicks on it, I'm going to get paid from the transaction, not just of the shoe, but maybe they buy shoes and a jersey and some socks. I get paid on the gross, the total receipt. And if they come back in a week and buy more stuff, I'm still getting paid. Some of these cookies, folks, those are the things that are tracking all this. Some of the cookies are good for months. So if the person comes back every month and buys shoes, you're gonna or jersey or bag, you're gonna get paid over and over and over and over again in our back office. Okay. So our back office looks like this. This is where you get to build the card. You get to set up all your information. You get to put up all your data fields. Very easy to do. It takes 20, 30 minutes, very similar to a Facebook page. You need to add in a social media. You click add social, which platform, Instagram. Go grab your Instagram link. You go click on it, boom, cut. You go back over to your card. Where am I at? There we go. Here's the card. You drop your URL in there, hit paste, hit save, and then it's done. Now I already have an Instagram, so I'll go ahead and turn it off, but that's all that it takes. Like literally, I think it was like 12 seconds to do that, okay? Now, if you want to add a button or something, it's very simple. You can hit create a button, come over here. Brady's on the call, so I'm gonna put Brady's the best. I can put 10% off, click here. I can come now and take my same thing. I'll take my social media, because you can take any link, but watch what happens. In a real quick period of time, I'll come over here, put my link, save changes. Brady is the best, but this is the trick. This is the trick, folks. Brady's not the best. Ralph's the best. Ralph's the best, not Brady. You wanted me to show you why? Because when we come back over to Ralph's card, I'm reset it. We're going to scroll down and we're going to say, oh, look, Brady's the best. We're going to click on it. Look, it's Ralph. See, you control what you want the user to see, man. I got everybody to think Brady's the best and got you to click on the button, but I took you over to Ralph's Instagram. It's your system, guys. You can rate every single button. You control where people go when they click on it. It says Brady's the best. Watch how fast I can get rid of that. I can come over here, click. I can temporarily shut it off by that green button, just temporarily, or remove it. It's gone. And I'll show you that it's gone by refreshing my business card. Now, this card is live. This is across all, like if I have 5,000 people out there and anybody's looking at it in real time, it's now gone, but it was just there in real time as well. Okay, very, very cool. So moving along, I want to show you a couple other people, like how they're using it. So for example, my life coach, Raul Velasquez, is using it. Very good individual. He's using it to promote his different businesses. He's got it branded to his color scheme. He's got the links with little icons set up. Calendar to set up a call. And if anybody wanted to meet him, hit save contact, it auto populates and boom, they exchange information. Very quick stuff that this thing called Linktree does not do. 50 million people are using it. Terry Kennedy is one of our biggest commercial clients. He's got a couple thousand life insurance agents that have come on, and we're working with his organization. Again, these cards are very customizable. So he's got his resources for his books. He's got his CBS, his NBC, ABC TV times. So everybody's different, okay? Sheriff Wayne Ivey, local sheriff, has the ability to use it. Phil Archer, you got a state attorney. Again, he's able to put out his content, what he stands for, and his party, what his voting looks like. Very interesting stuff that you could use it for. Steve's a disaster response individual. Here's my father. My father's a corporal in the Cocoa Police Department, as well as a real estate developer. And so he's got his card made. He got permission from his police department. He was on national TV with House Hunters. Looks like he's got to figure out what that one's all about. Then he's got here social media channels, about Prone Properties, Volunteer of the Year. I mean, that's a pretty good thing. Public service, Cocoa Police honors Corporal Ralph Perone with Distinguished Service Ribbon of Volunteer. My dad, I'm gonna brag on him for a moment. He's won like 4 or 5 times the Citizen of the Year. Okay, this is where we give back to the community, and that's what MiCard is. Yeah, I could have kept the 30% and been greedy and just kept the money, but we decided to come up with that compensation plan of 20 to 40%. Where we're giving you up to 40%. Starts at 20 and we reward you to 40. 40%, that's near half of the money that we make. Why? Because we are here to help you and to give back to the community. So again, coming back to the other folks that we're working with here. Again, insurance agents, Brad Lee. I had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman out in Las Vegas. Quick story. I didn't know Brad personally. I did a couple of Zoom calls. I got to meet him because I put a post on Facebook and said, hey, I need to meet somebody who's famous who does podcasts. And my buddy Eric's like, hey, I've got somebody for you. And sure enough, he pulled the rabbit out of the hat. He gives me Brad Lee. He goes, I hooked up Brad with a bunch of ERC credits and he owes me some favors. So I'll put him on the line with. I get on the call with Brad within 10 minutes. He's like, it's a no-brainer. I want it. Let's go. I'm in. It was great. If Brad Lee, if anybody knows a celebrity or an influencer, they know lots of people have fans and audience. He's got millions of followers. Now, what is in it for Brad Lee? He wanted $50,000 to do a podcast. Okay. He's able to, with our system, let's say he has 1 million followers. Let's keep the math easy. 1 million followers. He gets 1%. It's just 10,000 people. We pay approximately $10 to $12 per person at that level. He's making $100,000 a month. Now it's a lot of money. That's 1.2 million a year. So is he better off working with me at 1.2 million a year, or is he better off just taking the $50,000 guaranteed? So I asked him, hey, if you're so good, let's take the gamble. Let's do this. Well, he loves the idea. I called Eric back and said, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Eric gets paid $2 per person off the introductions, right? So that means if Brad brings in 10,000 people, it means Ralph and Brad do all the work. Ralph and Brad met. Ralph went to Las Vegas, met with Brad, spent time with him. We're going to do all the work. We're going to do the podcast. You know what happens? There's an override for my boy Eric at $2 a person. If he brings in 10,000, it's $20,000 a month or $250,000 a year, folks. So when people ask you to get on the call for an opportunity, what is it? Is an opportunity for you just to get your own digital card? Maybe. Save some paper. Save the fact that you're wasting money on the Vistaprint. That's cool. Go green. Save the planet. That's cool. Go ahead and use the card and do like I do and build yourself a better database, because every single time you exchange the information, you're collecting their name, phone number, email, because you're not getting that now from the paper card that you're picking up. I don't want their paper cards when I meet them. I want them to scan my QR code. I want them to exchange the digital information. It goes directly here into my app where I could then send them a thank you or something after. I don't want a paper card. Okay. So not only do I get to look good and make sure all the card information build the way I want to be presented, I also could share the information with my own custom QR codes. I have the ability to upgrade my plans back here. And if there's any confusion how to build it, it's so simple. We have an app guide. You click on that, it's in the back of the card, and it pulls up an entire video here on YouTube that literally is going to walk you through how to build every single thing on that card. So that's a really cool thing. It's only 4 minutes long, and it'll teach you how to build a card and maximize that. So now that you've seen a little bit about what MiCard does, how it works, how it functions, you can totally see why everybody needs one. It doesn't matter if you're Kevin Harrington from the Shark Tank and you're using this at these small functions he puts on with 400 or 500 people. It doesn't matter if you're Charlie Kirk and you're basically running Turning Point USA, who actually is probably our biggest client, as he's got over 3,500 organizations that he'll be bringing in this year. We're very, very excited to work with organizations like that. We had the pleasure to meet with head coach Mario Cristobal from the University of Miami, who loves it. They have their spring game on April 12th at 4 p.m. in Miami. So right now we're not able to move forward with our deal. So we have to respect the fact that it is football season. And as soon as it's over, we'll be able to get that train moved back along. We did bring in Champ Bailey, an NFL Hall of Fame. So again, you can see really, guys, this is crazy how people are using this product. Even high school kids, we've got high school young man. I got Duran over here, high school football player, able to put his information, put all the stuff for his Max Preps account, so that he's now using this to get picked up by colleges. Hopefully we can get him a scholarship using the MiCard system. So again, folks, you're starting to see, I don't know who doesn't need a MiCard. Isn't that kind of the cool thing? And what we do for this is, as you want to go out there and get excited and get a license, you get access to this whole back piece where you get the tools, the dashboard, and you can see all these things. So for me, I love to come back here. I like to see the visual tree. There we go, the visual tree. And from here, you can start scrolling and you can say, wow, I can see all these people are in my organization. Wow, all of these people are coming through me. Cool. This is where you're starting to track. When you hit a button like this, you can see that they pop up the information over here, allows you to zoom in, zoom out, and see different things, do more drop downs, and it continues to grow for you. Okay. So guys, this is all done. We also have this on a password. We have fun things back here for you, like calculators and training research. So I want to share some stuff to make sure you know you've got tons of stuff available to you. This is a book, a digital book. It's 101 ways to use the MiCard to talk about yourself, introduce yourself, break the ice, and get more business to whatever you're selling or doing. We also, through this capacity, if you need to come back to any of our webinars, all of the training is recorded. We put all of it back here. So you have access to 50 plus webinar trainings. We also give you access to all of our Sidekick cards. These are really popular right now. The Sidekicks give you the ability to come back here. You download it. Everything in here is not tracked so that you can do the exact same presentations that I'm doing. You can generate your own URL. It's really cool. And then you can start sharing from here. Okay. Want to make sure you guys see all that. All of this here is done for you to make it super easy. I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick something that is called Show Me the Money, right? Now that you guys have listened to me for this long and I've been able to capture your interest, why don't we talk about the money? So one of the things that we do is inside this system, like I showed you earlier, is we had an income disclaimer because different folks will make different amount of money. In this system, there's going to be a series of questions. I'm going to ask myself, okay, well, if I'm out there every day as a real estate broker and I'm passing out 10 cards a day, 300 a month, how many people may find this awesome card something they could value, something that they could scan with their phone and they could say, I'd like to get a free card or maybe the upgraded one? Well, answering this question, I'm going to say that, say, 3 people want to get an upgraded card. And let's say that you're consistent and you do that every single month, but the people beneath you are only going to get 1, not as good as you. You're special. And at the end of the day, you're going to stay consistent with the amount of people that you bring on with regards to how many people get a card to use it and also promote it. That being said, in a short period of 6 months' time, as you're growing and naturally talking about your business looking good, you're making a side hustle of $800. Now, again, didn't try to make you rich here. I'm just saying you already are passing out paper cards. You're already passing out digital cards. You're already talking about who you are. What if you could cut those costs, save money, and make a little something on the side? Maybe. It sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Well, what if we went back and we adjusted this income just slightly, and we took this to, say, 10, and 10, and we did this instead with the power of 10 versus 3. What does your income look like if you took this a little bit more serious? An extra $5,000 a month? Guys, I signed up 7 people on Sunday in 1 hour at a wedding event. 7 people in 1 hour at a wedding event. And I don't know if my boy Sammy's on here. I bet you I know my boy Sean is, because Sean likes to tell me that Sammy's getting too much love, and Sammy's got the genius moves. Sammy is an Uber driver. He has a sock that goes over the headrest that says, get a free MiCard, scan here. That's it. He's signed up like 5 a day. This guy's telling me 5, 6 a day. It's like, he said, it's like catching fish with dynamite. Guys, he's able to do, this is a month, by the way. If he's doing 5 a day, let's just say that Sammy hits 20 a month and he starts doing 20 a month, but yet the people underneath him only do 3. So let's max the calculator out and let's take a look and say 5 months. If Sammy continues to be a rock star and he can teach people how to also get 3 people so that they don't even have to pay, Sammy's gonna be making $30,000 a month. I'm sorry, folks, this is an opportunity. If you don't see 30,000, an extra 300,000 a year is an opportunity, just keep buying your paper cards, okay? Get off this call, disappear, go get your paper card, have a nice day. Don't need to talk to you anymore, because I don't think that you understand it. You're never going to get it. If you don't understand that saving trees is good, then I'm not going to waste my time. Paper cards are going in the trash 92% of the time. This is a fact. Paper cards are one of the biggest killers of trees. It's a fact. So if you want to kill the planet, keep doing it. If you don't want to be part of the green movement, get off the call. If you don't want to make extra money for doing the same thing you're already doing, get off the call. If you want to go ahead and make money on the side for basically doing what you're already doing by promoting Nike, Adidas, wearing their clothing, and people asking you, where do you get that? Or giving them, okay, you're already doing it. If you don't want to get paid for it, then fine. You got enough money, you're too rich, get off the call, right? This calls for people that want to make extra money for what they're already doing by helping people out, helping small businesses get ahead, right? And it doesn't matter what industry you're in. I've got samples for all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter if you're a general contractor, because general contractors need this. It doesn't matter if you're an insurance agent. Insurance agents need that. Sure. It doesn't matter if you're a plumber, because even plumbers, they need to tell people what they do, where to find them, how to make money from the system. Plumbing tips 101, their services, customer reviews. I hate to tell you, but if somebody gave me a card and had all this information with customer reviews, I probably feel more comfortable working with them. Church pastors, church leaders, why not? They already are doing stuff like this to raise money. Watch the sermon, join a group. They already have websites. Why can't we make their job easier? Maybe you're a landscaper. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into. So landscapers, maybe you want to show some before and after pictures, get a free quote, some customer reviews, maybe information, because information is showing value or bringing value. So maybe native gardens, what time of year it is. He can change these links out by the season, right? Auto repair. Guys, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. Everybody needs a card. Most people have a business card, but this is a way that you can make extra money. And if you can make an extra 200 bucks, 500 bucks, why not? Teachers, let's take a look at a teacher. If a teacher had this card, she can go out, she can make money from these things, she can give them to other folks, make a revenue share from our pocket. She can get people to donate stuff in the classrooms by buying stuff, donate. Maybe she does some tutoring, volunteer for the classroom. What if she made, I don't know, $200 a month from the card? What if she made $100 in donations a month? And then she didn't have to buy supplies. They were donated. She saved another 100. What would an extra 400 or an extra 5,000 a year mean for a teacher? In her retirement plan, that could mean an extra $500,000 in 20 years, 15 years. So when people are like, well, where's the value? I don't know. Why don't you ask Abigail for an extra $500,000 in a retirement? Because $500 a month going into that account over the course of 15 years, that's what that is. So she doesn't get that now without the MiCard system. So yeah, here we go. We've got everything for you guys. Brady, come back and let's get some things wrapped up. I hope that we're able to see a couple different things from the call tonight. Got the chance to see that the website's good. We've got all the information for you. You got access to the back end. We got all the sidekicks. We want you to get back here. Once you become a promoter with us, this becomes something that you'll get a password for. We do keep this a very generic, easy password, but because it's got a lot of secret weapons and things to help you guys out there, from videos and all kinds of other training materials and content, we do keep that underneath the password. So again, we will make that available to you. Keeping it real, we do have our adjustment availability here. You guys do get access to this calculator so that you can use it, you can play with it, you can see what you need to do. Again, we've done everything we can to bring you the money, to bring you the value, to make your job easy. So even if you just want to use this for a free card, that's a great place to start. So Brady, I'm going to go to turn it over to you. And at the same point, I want to make sure you leave them with the fastest ways to make money today with MiCard. And maybe answer some of the outstanding questions I didn't address.
Sure thing. So I know that I've got a couple questions throughout the, sure I'm doing that. So I was answering questions actually throughout the presentation. So a lot of them have kind of been answered. There's one that came up. It says, do we have people making money right now? That's an easy one. Yes. So we did have checks go out very recently. They haven't gone out for April yet. We haven't run those. We're still a little early in the month, but checks did go out last month. And then someone had asked if we actually have an example card of a restaurant. So we do, but it's not ready for release yet. So we will definitely have that next week. We expected it tonight. It's just not ready for release. So that is in the work. One of the things I want to make sure that we do disclose, and I'll put this up on the screen here, just since we did go through the rev share calculator, I want to make sure that everybody understands that the rev share calculator does take a couple of assumptions. And if you do go to the rev share calculator in the back office, it will explain those assumptions to you. So we're not hiding it from you. It's just there are a couple of them that we want to make sure that you are aware of them. So What Ralph wanted me to make sure I cover is right now, today, the 3 definite ways that you can make money with MiCard. So going right into who's getting paid, what are they getting paid for? Well, the first one is actually just from the rev share off of our subscription. So if you've got somebody that you've referred in and they are currently subscribing to the $10 or the $30 subscription, you are able to rev share off of that, depending on which subscription you have. And then beyond that, you've got the affiliate commission, the affiliate income that you can earn off of those same people, the people that you have brought in, and the links that you share would pay you. The third way that you can make money, and this is kind of the secret way, and I always want to make sure that everybody hears this, because this is what we call the sleeper. In our assumptions, in that rev share calculator, we don't calculate this number because it's an unknown, but it is a very good unknown. And that is anybody that has a free card, somebody that you passed your card out to, they're using your card and they're clicking off of it, or they've got their own card and they haven't upgraded. Anybody that is in that position, any sales that occur off of that card actually go up. So that would increase your retail sales that you actually are bonused and commissioned off of. So that's one big way that that money flows upwards into your pocket. And the definite reason that you want to make sure that you have upgraded to the Pro card as of now. And I know I took away the control. It's one of the things we didn't cover in here is the official way to actually go in. There you go. Go in and actually upgrade your card. So going back to the question in regards to the restaurant card, they did finish it. I had been waiting on that, so he got it before I did. So we do have that. This will be
the Fish Lips restaurant. Is a brother-in-law owns this in Cape Canaveral, Florida, and you can see basically he's got the businesses selected. It works and functions the same way as everybody else's. He's got himself here where you can see the videos, lunch and dinner menu. You click on this and it goes directly there. So it puts an additional step for the consumer, but everybody's looking at the QR code. If he's got 5,000 people a week coming here, well, now he's got a chance to get more people inside his system, because now when they do the exchange of information through this process, they can do the save contact. Now the Fish Lips restaurant can capture their information to offer them, hey, would you like to be in our loyalty program? So this way we can send you text messages with coupons, cash back and discount. Tuesday nights are drink special. So that's where the restaurants are able to win. TripAdvisor, boom. They can put stuff like this directly in it. They can put anything they want inside here. The store, this restaurant actually has a store, so they could buy and sell merchandise in here. This is where, again, we don't know if it's going to be a human or a business, but we're finding that, again, it's really universal. So that's one of the things there. Brady, it sounded like you wanted me to show you how to upgrade. When you come in the back of your car,
everybody knows where they're supposed to go so they can get the maximum that they can get. So once you're logging into the app dashboard, and that's where he's at, you go down to the bottom, you'll click on the settings, which is the gear. And right there, you see at the top, it says plan. So whichever plan you're on right now, if you're on the free plan, the starter card, or the pro card, it will open up in that scene, and that tells you where you are. You can see here in this case, Ralph is not only the CEO, he's actually a subscriber. So he actually has the card as well. If he had the starter card in a few months back, just like everybody else, we did. So we upgraded right along with a lot of our people. So we're on the same train. We're working the same system that everybody else. So that right there is how you actually upgrade the card. I had the question right there in regards to the rev share. Someone said, how do I verify that I'm in the rev share? Well, you click on the rev share button in the same place. If you're in the rev share, it will pop up in a new window that basically says you're in. If you're not, it will explain the next step to join in the rev share. It's all right there in the app dashboard. You just have to go back there to get it. So we try to put the tools right in your hand. And I know Ralph had covered it. This week, we've got a lot of tools that are coming out for those that want to be promoters. We're trying to give you the tools that you can literally share from the beach. It's becoming a popular thing. Granted, Ralph is over on the beach, but that's another story. So that is it. Let me see. I think that's all of our questions. So we had a lot of fires, a lot of applause going in on this side. If there's no more questions, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to call this one and done. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight. If you have any questions and you need a follow-up, I want to make sure that you're aware, you can email us at support@micard.io. That doesn't necessarily come directly to us. That does come into our team, but of course it does get to us if we need it. And one of the ones we really like, because this is where not where we started, but where we like to go, is catering to our people. So if you've got an idea, that maybe you haven't seen that you think really fits in, well, that's where the suggestions at MiCard go. So we're not discouraging your information and your input. And if it's a good one, we will reach back out to you and we'll flush it out and talk about it. We're actually doing that with some people right now and some new things that we're working. So lots of moving parts on the backside. That's all I've got. You want to sign off?
All out. Thank you, man.